think I'm skipping down the lines. Naam, he say لِأَنَّهُ, because the likes of it has not been said in regard to something else. He say بَلْ لَا بُدَّ فِيهِ مِنَ التَّوْقِيفِ. He say, but it must be that the hadith, barakallahu fikum, reached the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam. That Aisha radiyallahu anhu cannot say this out of his own. That this statement, Aisha cannot say it out of her own. So meaning that it must reach the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So therefore what we deduct from this statement of Aisha, that is in Sahih Muslim, is that it reached the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So therefore, that these are the three levels of what is called abrogation. One, when the abrogation is complete, when both the text and the ruling is abrogated. And when the text is abrogated, but not the ruling. Give me an example. The rajm, ahsanta. And when the text is there, or when the text is abrogated, but the ruling is there. Right? The text is abrogated, but the ruling is there, as the rajm. And likewise, the third one is when the ruling is abrogated, but the text is there. As the Shaykh Hafidhullah mentioned the verse, وَعَلَى الَّذِينَ يُطِيقُونَهُ فِضْيَةُ طَعَامُ مِسْكِينٍ. طيب, for those that have if they want the choice, that they could feed a person, and then they would make out for their day of fasting. But this was at the beginning time of the establishment of the issue of the fasting. So bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, we suffice ourselves with this in regard to the issue of an-nasakh. So we know what is the meaning of an-nasakh in the English, in the language, ma'adhira. And we know it, what is the meaning of it in the istilah. And likewise, we know what are the different types of abrogation, and where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned about abrogation. And abrogation is established, affirmed in the Quran, in the Sunnah, and likewise in the consensus of Ahlus Sunnati wal Jama'ah.
What about, correct me if I'm wrong, like, you know, in the Quran when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, and they ask you, Muhammad, about the alcohol, and
right,
say, any of this some good, and any of this some bad. But somewhere right in Surah 5, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says it is from the shaitan handiwork. So what about...
It doesn't negate that there is good in it.
Nah, but that isn't that the ayat that made it like that we can't drink the alcohol?
Yeah, I mean, yes. No, that ayah is not saying don't drink it. Meaning, the ayah is not saying that go ahead and drink it. يَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ الْخَمْرِ وَالْمَيْسِرِ. When they ask you about the gambling and the alcohol beverages. So when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned فِيهِ مَنَافِعٌ, huh? Okay, I can do that too. Huh? فِيهِمَا إِثْمٌ. Yes. So in it is bad, but there is good also. Right? But this is not, barakallahu fikum, to say that, well, don't drink it. Right? But rather it is showing the individual, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is showing us what is it in it.
Okay.
And then, based on that, as the ulama they mentioned, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make haram of a matter because of two things. Either, number one,
the evil the harm outweigh the good of it.
Either the harm outweighed the good, right?
Or it's, I forget the second one.
Or it is a complete harm. Either the harm override the good, the benefit, or it is a complete harm. There is no good in it.
So in that ayat, don't the law say so stay away from it, or like don't he say in that ayat don't drink it?
Yeah, in Surah Al-Ma'idah, the last of it, yes. So verse 90 of it. Yeah, 90, yeah.
So Surah 5, ayat 90 doesn't abrogate the verse that ended in some good.
No, it's not. It's no abrogation in that. No, there is no abrogation in that. No.
What I was asking, what about if the text is there and the ruling is there, but you just said that ayat?
No, there is no abrogation in that. No, there was no abrogation. Yes, at one point, it was permissible to drink khamr.
No.
طيب, at one point. Except, طيب, before coming to the salah.
Okay, no.
But after that, that has been abrogated, point by point. The ruling was abrogated. Until now, there is a mutlaq, meaning the abrogation was complete. The prohibition, and nahi was mutlaq. It was complete, a prohibition.
One more, inshallah. And you say that,
Last one.
And you say that in the Quran, Allah say that He called you forget. So when the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was Allah called him forget. So this is proof that the text was there and then it wasn't.
No, I didn't say the Prophet forgot. What Aisha said was that we were reading this. He said we were reading this after the death of the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So after that, it was what? They forgot it. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala causes to forget those certain things. As inshallah we will come. Last one. It's 8:10. I don't know.
Sorry, it's not regarding this. It's regarding last Sunday. We made a mistake.
Faddal, he's right. You're right.
We made a mistake.
I
made a mistake. Based on Surah Fussilat, ayat 11. I mentioned creation, the earth and the heavens were together, but that was not the case. That was a wrong interpretation.
Excuse me.